If you've used YuJa, you may have run into times where you need to share a video with one or more people. We'll take a look at ways you can share videos in YuJa and things to keep in mind when sharing. I'm here in the account for Michelle, and I want to share this Earth Orb video with Professor Merlin. So the quickest way to share is when you click on the video, select Share, and then locate the name of the person that you want to share with. You can also decide the level of access you would like to give this person. In this instance, I'm going to give Professor Merlin full access. And now click Share. And then once you're done, hit Save. If I were to share this video with additional people, it would go into each person's Shared With Me area. There wouldn't be a folder for this video to be housed. So let's take a look at what that looks like for Professor Merlin. We're here in Professor Merlin's account, and to find the Earth Orb video, we need to go in the Shared With Me area. So as you can see, here's the Earth Orb video, and I have the options to go in and embed or link this video anywhere I would like. However, I cannot add it to the My Media area. I have no control and no way to organize this video. So let's look at how to create a shared folder if you need to organize videos with a team. Shared folders provide admins and faculty the ability to create custom team folders and distribute and collaborate on content for smaller groups. So I'm back in the Michelle account, and we'll go down to Shared Folders to create a team folder. Up here, I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to name it. So note that you can create additional folders within this folder and share them, and every folder within it should maintain the rights and the access that you set for this top level folder. So that's really helpful if you have a discipline but you want to break it further into classes and share all of those videos. To add our team members to this folder, click on the folder once and come to the More Actions menu. Come down to Permissions. Under the Add Permissions menu, choose the User-Based Permissions dropdown to define which members of your team need access to the folder. And now I'm going to search for Professor Merlin. Here again, choose the level of access you want to give that person and add permission. You can now see Professor Merlin has been added to the list. And also make sure to replace any subfolders permissions with this folder's permission if you've added any. Let's take a quick look at what that looks like for Professor Merlin. You can see that the Earth Orb video still has not been added to the media of this user, but if we come down to Shared Folders, Astronomy has been added. If we click inside, there's still no video. So let's get the video added to this folder to share it with Professor Merlin. Back in the Michelle account, go back to My Media where the video is located and come to the video and select Publish. And come up to Shared Folders. We're going to find Astronomy and select it. And you'll see that the selected channel Astronomy has now been added down here. If I need to remove it, you can click the X button. And to add it once again, we'll select Astronomy and hit Select. Now to check that the video has been added from the Michelle account, click on the Shared folder. We'll see that the Earth Orb video has now been added to the folder. Now let's double check what that looks like for Professor Merlin. So we're in the Professor Merlin account. Let's come down to the Astronomy Shared folder, and the Earth Orb video has now been added. So this is a very handy way to give access to multiple people and to keep things organized. However, if the Michelle account ever deleted the video because it is in that user's My Media account, it would also disappear from this area as well. So if the initial person that uploaded the video ever wants to remove it from their My Media, they need to change the user so that that video is not deleted for everyone sharing the video. Let's take a quick look at how to do that. Every video in YuJa is tied to an owner, and if that owner no longer wants to keep the video but is sharing it with other users, they need to change ownership of the video. So let's do that now. So here in the Michelle account, let's go to More. So we're here in the media details, and you can see that the owner is Michelle, and you can see that this video has been published to a few different locations. But I no longer want to keep it in the My Media of Michelle. So let's change the owner. We'll come here and click on the Change Owner button. And we're going to search for the new owner, and I'm going to find Professor Merlin. We'll select Professor Merlin and we'll click Save. And it says that it transferred and everything's complete, but the owner hasn't been updated yet. That's because basically your browser needs to refresh. Let's hit Save General, and then we'll close. But you can see now that this Earth Orb video has disappeared from the My Media area for Michelle. So let's take a look at what that looks like for Professor Merlin. We're still in the Astronomy shared folder for Professor Merlin, but let's come up to My Media. And you can now see that the Earth Orb video is here in My Media for Professor Merlin. And if we click on More, we'll see that the owner is now Professor Merlin. So as long as Professor Merlin holds onto this video, it will stay active for anybody else using the video. And that's how you change ownership and share videos in YuJa.